Good day everyone, my name is Lidiana James. My magic number is 278729. I will be presenting Italy market size, trend and growth forecast, and the emerging market challenges. But before that, I will describe shortly about this country market. Italy is 8th largest economy in the world, 3rd in the Europe and 12th in the European in terms of per capita gross domestic product GDP. Italy has a population about 60 million people as estimated. Its manufacturing is focused on in the north from Turin to Milan. Italy is known for its best coffee and has become the European's major importer of green beans, and coffee is very popular in the Italian culture. Now, let's take a look at the Italy market size, trend, and growth forecast. As for the Italy market size, Italy was ranked as the 16th largest market for USA exports and as the 5th largest European market overall, with a value of over $23.8 billion in 2020. With an approximately 9% proportion of all Italian exports to non-European countries, USA remained the country's largest non-European export market. For Italy market trend, Italy became 4th largest market for e-commerce with 26 billion revenues in 2021. The Italian e-commerce market had growth of 17% in 2021, which helped to drive the global growth rate to 29%. Markets are growing and have the ability to expand more. Over the following few years, global growth will continue. Online physical goods sales to individual consumers are included in e-commerce market. Next, for the market growth forecast, Italian consumers are 3.6% of the global consumer market. Italy's GDP estimated to rise by 5.8% from 2020 to 2021 and by 4.2% from 2021 to 2022. The coffee market in Italy is evolving and responding to new trends. Next, Italy's emerging market challenges are included the low growth of European average and the highest jobless rate at 30.9%. Italy also has the lack of openness in terms of the law framework. The regulatory framework in Italy can be complicated and occasionally lacking in openness compared to other developed economies. Products that raise issues with safety, health, or the environment are expected to be widely regulated. The Italian government and major operators' infrastructure investment are driving the digital revolution and rising internet penetration rates, but fixed broadband in Italy is still lagging and there's a lack in the resources. So that's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hi and good day, Doctor. My name is Marisa binti Ismail, matric number 289457. I'm going to present to you about the competitors between Old Town and Others coffee brand. First is Lavazza. Lavazza is considered as one of the more expensive brands. Lavazza is offering the traditional Italian espresso coffee. Next is Cafe Coffee Day. Has a strong brand name and visibility. Cafe Coffee Day attracts a large number of young people as a target demographic. Other than that, Starbucks is one of the coffee company with a well-known brand. They have an excellent environment and service is the defining characteristic of any Starbucks location. And then followed by Costa Coffee, and this company is a leading coffee chain brand based in the United Kingdom. Costa Coffee is present in over 3,000 locations around the world. The last one is Mochas. Mochas are perceived as a premium product brand. They provide a higher quality product.
In 2020, Italy will have the world's highest GDP of 1.89 trillion and also the third largest economy in the Eurozone. SME, many of which family-owned, produce high-quality consumer items, which are a major source of income in Italy. The Italian economy is divided into two parts: a developed industrial north dominated by the private companies, and also a less developed, heavily subsidized agrarian south affected by the unemployment and underdevelopment. The Italians are Italy's largest ethnic group, accounting for 95% of the country population, or more than 60 million people, implying that 95% of Italians enjoy coffee. It's easy to penetrate the products as Italy, since they are the largest importer of coffee bean, and they have large number of citizens drinks coffee daily. Coffee is deeply ingrained in Italian culture, which is a daily habit that consumed at various times throughout the day. Consumers are paying greater attention to health issues this day, and they are increasingly looking for coffee that can provide them with a health benefits. The properties of white coffee are preserved and nutrients are not lost during roasting. It is healthier than fully roasted coffee. As a result, folks who are concerned about their health might go for white coffee rather than regular coffee, which will provide them a greater health benefits. Italy is one of the largest coffee roasters in the world and the second largest importer of green coffee bean. Therefore, it is a huge market opportunity for Old Town Berhad to introduce Asian coffee taste preference in Italy, as their country has never had white coffee, so they are also looking at offering a new taste to Italian. Diet is particularly important to modern people, especially after COVID-19, when everyone is increasingly concerned about their health. Old Town Berhad white coffee is also virgin, organic, and gluten-free, making it ideal for everyone. White coffee is healthier than normal coffee because it's roasted at a lower temperature and between the carnogenic acid, a potent antioxidant. The price of white coffee in the Old Town Berhad also have a great advantage in the Italian market. Some people may worry that the coffee is too expensive, but the taste bad. However, white coffee is cheap, everyone can afford it, and everyone can get a quality coffee at a cheaper price.
Now let's see the culture and legal difference between Malaysia and Italy. So in Italy, coffee is called cafe. It's a regular coffee, and then it's a variety of coffee drinks such as cappuccino, latte, and etc. Then coffee is sold at bar, and then it's served in a smaller size, and then Italian drinks coffee 3 to 4 cups per day. While in Malaysia, coffee is called kopi. Regular coffee is called kopi O, while kopi tarik is the Malaysian version of cappuccino and latte. Mamak Store and Kopitiam is the best place to have coffee. And then our coffee in Malaysia is served in a regular size, while on average, Malaysians drink 2 cups of coffee per day. And then for the legal difference, in Italy, the Italian government must ensure that the pricing for the coffee is affordable, and to sell organic coffee in Italy, they must have the organic labeling from the European United. And then in Malaysia, the seller is compulsory to have a license to sell coffee beans and coffee fruit. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nur Fasiha and my metric number is 277963. Now, I will talk about section 2, which is description of company's transferable capabilities. First, let me talk about Old Town White Coffee strength and weaknesses. Let's start with strength. In China, Old Town White Coffee's management team's experience is one of the company's strongest suits. Because he has been involved in manufacturing and detailing for more than 20 years, the group managing director is well versed in the coffee beverage sector. Mr. Tan Se Yap and Mr. Goh Ching Moon are the two co-founders. One of the company's strengths is it is well-trained workforce. One person can run each branch of Old Town White Coffee as long as they are knowledgeable and experienced in this field. They have the ability to identify the best and most effective method of adapting to their new environment. Now, let's move on to the weaknesses. Old Town White Coffee's lack of product diversification is one of its flaws. In order to compete, Old Town White Coffee focuses and relies solely on white coffee. This could make it difficult for them to expand their product line. Next, let's look into Old Town White Coffee's specific advantages. First of all, good brand image recognition. When compared to other competitors in the same industry, Old Town White Coffee offers a lower cost product. The average meal cost of the product that Old Town White Coffee introduced is low and affordable. They are more adaptable to changing customer behavior and taste, so they conduct their own research and development to investigate and improve their product quality. To gain customer loyalty, they first conduct research on customer taste and preferences. Second is promotion. Advertising is an inexpensive way to reach a large number of people. Besides selling coffee in its own cafe, Old Town White Coffee packages and distributes it to major retailers such as supermarkets and drugstores. Radio and TV commercials were used by Old Town White Coffee to promote their new 3-in-1 blends and white coffee ready-to-drink product. As a non-paying publicist, Old Town White Coffee has control over both good and bad news about the company that appears in print or on electronic media. Old Town White Coffee established the Old Town Children Care Fund (OCAF) as a way to give back to the community and improve the lives of Malaysian children. Third is pricing. Consumer demand can be boosted by various price strategies that are properly implemented. RM9 and 99 cents was the entry price for Old Town White Coffee's products like the Old Town 3-in-1 Classic White Coffee and the Old Town 3-in-1 Natural Cane Sugar White Coffee when it first entered the coffee market. After gaining some traction in the market, thanks to the low price, it raises the price to compete with other products at RM13 and 99 cents. In order to entice buyers, it used psychological pricing at this price point. And last but not least, let's see why this source of advantage and capabilities are transferable to the chosen country market. Italian culture is inextricably linked to coffee. The majority of the market is occupied by traditional independent coffee shops. The specialty coffee market is still modest but growing. Single-serve coffee machine seems to be the preferred method of brewing coffee at home and at work. Since Italy is among the top countries that consume coffee the most, Old Town White Coffee can apply the advantages. Italy is gradually adopting more specialty coffee roasters and shops in addition to an increase in the number of coffee franchises. Despite being a very small niche market, it may present intriguing potential for high-quality coffees with distinctive origins. Old Town can further promote its new product, white coffee, and to the potential customers since the Italians really enjoy drinking coffee.
Next, I want to present about the recommendation of market entry. Market entry strategies help business plan their entry into international markets because there are numerous methods for company to sell their goods globally. Old Town White Coffee can select the best approach based on goals of the organization and target market. The entry strategies that can be used by Old Town White Coffee is franchise, since this company is a well-known company. A franchise is a retail chain in which an individual or group of individuals pays for the right to manage the branch of company on its behalf. As a result, by expanding the Old Town outlet in other geographical areas, Old Town can also increase customer awareness. Next, the entry strategy that Old Town White Coffee can use is license. A license agreement is a business arrangement which is one company are giving another company permission to produce its product in exchange for the payment. The licensor gives the licensee permission to use intellectual property rights such as the company can use the brand names, trademarks or technology of Old Town. This is the effective way for Old Town to produce their product and get into Italy market. Other than that, the market entry strategy that Old Town can use is joint venture in expanding their business. A joint venture is formed when two or more businesses pool their resources and expertise to achieve a common goal. A joint venture also allows Old Town to gain market experience in a new market. In order to penetrate their first new market in Northern Europe, Old Town can form a joint venture with Starbucks in Italy. Starbucks is one of the market leaders. They are a well-known company. Based on Starbucks' track record of successful foreign market penetration, Old Town can enter the Italian market through a joint venture with Starbucks.
Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Al-Wazin bin Muhammad Zamain and my metric number is 28017. Now let's have a look on the characteristic of the market. Well, the first characteristic that we found that is that the coffee market in Italy is driven by the lifestyle and the culture, where here people in Italy believe that high quality coffee has a better taste and aroma, while the low quality coffee doesn't have that doesn't have the advantage. Thus, most Italians prefer to drink high quality coffee instead of the low quality coffee. Then, when choosing the brand of the coffee, most Italians prefer to choose local brand as they believe that the local brand already understand the needs and also what suit for the customer compared to international brand. They only focuses on to generate sale or to make profit and neglected the quality of the coffee. The second characteristic coffee in Italian market is that it's full with competitor. While Alton Coffee need to compete with these two major brands that are already established in Italy, which is the first is actually from local brand called Lavazza. Lavazza is actually a very well-known company in Italy for providing the best Italian and also Arabica coffee with premium taste. And then Alton Coffee need to compete with another coffee brand, which is a global company called Starbucks. So Starbucks is actually the first ever global company that managed to impress Italian for providing the best coffee to its customer. Let's move on to the next part of this assignment, which is source of transferable capabilities. So in this assignment, we found that there are 3 types of transferable capabilities that Ottoman Coffee can do, which is the first is intellectual property rights, second is problem solving, and third is leadership and teamwork. Since Old White-Town Coffee is new to the Italian market, it's advisable for them to apply intellectual property rights because it gives protection for them there. Intellectual property rights can be divided into 4 groups, which is copyright, patent, trademark, and lastly is trade secret. The second transferable capability is problem solving. Well, problem solving is actually a combination between 3 skills, which are research, communication, and critical thinking. This is very important for the Old White-Town Coffee to have a better problem solving management team because they are unfamiliar with the environment and also they didn't know how the consumer is actually behave there. So when having a good problem solving skills, it's better for them to find a solution. Lastly is leadership and teamwork. Well, being a leader is both honor and responsibility, where they not just only monitor the team and also give guidelines, but they need to make sure that every of the teammates do their work properly and also can achieve the goals that have been set by the company. Teamwork has become crucial in the management team because working by your own is not efficient these days because you will do everything by your own, which means that you will be stressed out and then nobody will help you. But when you work in a team, it's much more convenient and easy for you to solve a problem because you didn't think it alone. You have other people to help you and give ideas to solve or maybe to improve that certain disadvantage or maybe some pros and cons here and there. So working in a team these days is very important. That's all for me. Thank you.
Coffee is an integral part of Italian culture, and Italian drinks coffee every day. Therefore, targeting the Italian market is a good opportunity due to large market of coffee drinker. Old Town Berhad can offer premium and signature white coffee to them. Old Town Berhad plans to expand its geographical division to Italy because Italy is the world's second largest importer of green coffee beans. As the world's largest coffee roaster and the Italian market for hot drinks is dominated by coffee by more than 70%, making it an advantageous market for the company to target. 37% of Italians have the habit of eating breakfast every day, which can be milk, coffee, or cappuccino. Old Town Berhad serves the Italian market a variety of Malaysian culture breakfasts such as daily deals, which include such as classic items as a set of toast, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and coffee. In Italian, coffee has become an important inner culture. Italians have a habit of drinking coffee every day, and it is necessary to drink coffee every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. White coffee contains a lot of antioxidant and chronological acid as well as low acidity, which are beneficial to your health in a variety of ways. It's also beneficial to gastric health. Old Town Berhad caters to students and low-income customers by setting a set of price for menu items that are both economical and inexpensive so that everyone can afford. White coffee offers healthier coffee than regular coffee, and for those who are afraid to drink it every day because it is unhealthy, they can try white coffee. Old Town Berhad has an advantage compared to other coffee companies. They offer cheaper and more affordable coffee for every coffee lover. With this advantage, it can compete with other companies. Most famous and popular of Old Town Berhad product is white coffee. White coffee comes in a variety of flavors such as classic, coffee and creamy, natural cane sugar, hazelnut, reduced sugar, mocha, white milk tea, and extra rich. Old Town Berhad can adopt a penetration price approach to ensure market acceptability. We raise the price to a level of competing product after gaining some market recognition through customer trial purchase prompted by its low pricing. It also uses psychological price as this price level to make item more appealing to purchaser. During specific festival day in Italy, Old Town Berhad can adopt a special price strategy like will temporarily cut the price during specific festival in order to attract more customers. Old Town Berhad also can use regional pricing, such as to adjust the price. For example, Old Town Berhad wants to expand the coffee market into Italy. They need to charge different price at the different retail store according to the location, but the price is still affordable for everyone. Old Town Berhad can use indirectly method to establish their white coffee in Italy, such as through independent agents or distributors. Old Town Berhad can act as an intermediary to sell product in Italy convenience store. Furthermore, Old Town Berhad has the option of opting for organic expansion and directly operating its own retail location in Italy, such as choose Rome as the first retail store, is because Rome is the capital of Italy. And Old Town Berhad can avoid the peer-to-peer marketing to lessen the risk of losing money in early phase of operation in a new location due to a lack of sufficient volume to cover overhead expenses. Compared to the radio and newspaper, television advertising proved to be an efficient communication method for Old Town Berhad. It's because people trust television more than other mediums. Promotional material on the television is more influential. Television commercial can show a product, demonstrate how to use it, and describe the advantage of ownership or use. Old Town Berhad can employ digital marketing on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest to raise the brand awareness in Italy. The expenses of adopting this strategy is less than other traditional marketing methods such as television or newspaper. Old Town Berhad can also utilize a sales campaign that stated that there is a sales in the retail store to encourage more customers to visit the physical store. Old Town Berhad can also use customer-oriented sales promotional such as special giving away, contains or give out free products by example. Lastly, Old Town Berhad can apply strategy of personal selling to promote their product in Italy market, and this strategy can implemented by Italian salesmen as the white coffee is the Malaysia product and will need Italian salesmen to introduce to Italian to build brand awareness.